Back in civilian life, I wear a toupee. But nobody knows. Everybody knows. Go. Come on, girl! She's coming with us!
No, she's not.
Oh, yes, she
Fuck
is.
no.
Oh, yes. Al, I'm back.
About damn time. You holding? I'm all out of devil's dandruff and I'm shaking like an angry vibrator.
Thank you, Al. We have company. Race ya.
That's Wolverine.
You're damn straight it is. Disney brought him back. They're gonna make him do this till he's 90.
Nice fake o'clock shadow.
It's a summer balayage from the French. It's meant to mimic the natural highlights of the sun.
It's a toupee.
It's a hair system.
I love your hair system, Wade.
Thank you.
Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to another movie review. And this review is going to be on Deadpool and Wolverine. And the film stars Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Emma Corrin, Morena Baccarin, Aaron Stanford, and Matthew Macfadyen. And Deadpool and Wolverine, this is my most anticipated film of the year. Was really looking forward to this film, seeing the team up, with Deadpool and also Wolverine, both Marvel, characters being in one film together. And saw the film last night in a nice, crowded theater. My screening was full. It was a 9:40 show, and so always love to go, preview night before the film opens the next day, which, it's already Friday. But I really loved the film. I had a blast, with it. The film is hilarious, especially, the lines that come from, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool. And the action was top notch. It was awesome, very bloody. Just really had a blast with this film. The film exceeded my expectations and it lived up to the hype. And in my opinion, it's the best Marvel film this year. If you exclude Madam Web, which who was counting Madam Web as their favorite Marvel film of the year? That's a joke and a half. What an atrocious piece of shit that film is. And we all don't know how Venom 3 is going to be, Venom the Last Dance, when it comes out in October, which I am praying that Venom the Last Dance will be good. Considering I enjoyed the first two Venom films, yes, I did like Let There Be Carnage, even though some people didn't. But basically, what the film is about is Wade Wilson, Deadpool, who is played by Ryan Reynolds, and I really like how Ryan Reynolds is so dedicated to the Deadpool character. You can tell that he loves playing Deadpool. And, Ryan Reynolds also wrote the film along with some, other writers. So Wade Wilson, Deadpool, is pulled from his life by the TVA. And, Ryan Reynolds' character, Deadpool, ends up meeting Mr. Paradox, who was played by Matthew Macfadyen. And Paradox offers Deadpool a place on Earth 616 because, Wade used Cable's time-traveling device to travel from his timeline, which is Earth 10005, to that Earth, that Earth 616, which is known as the Sacred Timeline because, in the beginning he meets, Happy Hogan, played by Jim Favreau. So pretty much basically Paradox reveals that Wilson's timeline, Wade Wilson's timeline is deteriorating as a result of, James Logan Howlett, who was revealed to be the timeline's anchor being. So pretty much Mr. Paradox and the TVA set Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds' character, on a mission to save his universe. So Deadpool ends up partnering with Wolverine, played by Hugh Jackman, from another universe, and they have to, stop, Paradox from using the Time Ripper, which is this device that he developed to kill timelines. And pretty much basically that's what the plot to the film is about, without revealing, any spoilers. But Ryan Reynolds, of course, great as Wade Wilson Deadpool. Like I said, you could tell that, Ryan Reynolds, loves the character and brings out the wit in Deadpool. And I really like, the hilarious lines, that Deadpool, does and says. Hugh Jackman as Wolverine, Logan. Hugh Jackman, just absolutely great as Wolverine. Not a big fan of the X-Men films. Haven't seen any of them, but I heard that the timeline for the X-Men films are such a mess. But I've seen Hugh Jackman, in the role of Wolverine through clips of the X-Men films. But Hugh Jackman as Wolverine here, we see that he is not too big on Deadpool. He finds him annoying, and it's just a fight in scenes between the both of them, and then their chemistry through the film ends up progressing really well, and they team up, they work together, and that's what I really liked. I liked the chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds here. This is one team up that fans were anticipating and really wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine working together. And of course there's a lot of references to Wolverine and the first two Deadpool films. The scene almost at the end of the first film where Ryan Reynolds as Wade Wilson is wearing that paper look of Hugh Jackman's face as Wolverine. But like I said, really enjoyed the chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. You have Emma Corrin, who plays Cassandra Nova, who is the twin sister of Charles Xavier, Professor X. And, she is the villain of the film. And I thought she did, a pretty good job. Very menacing, a mutant with telekinetic and telepathic powers, where she ends up, reading, seeing minds, where she ends up reaching, her hands and just looking into the minds of, like Deadpool. She also did it to like Wolverine, which I thought that was pretty cool. Of course, you got Morena Baccarin, reprising her role as Vanessa Carlisle, who is now Ryan Reynolds' character's former fiance. And we have Matthew Macfadyen as Mr. Paradox, which, he is kind of a villain as well, because he wants to kill the timelines, but he is the one who oversees, a project to speed up the death of the, Earth that, Wade Wilson, was from, the Earth 10005. So, like I said, he's the one that, has the Time Ripper, that machine that could kill the timelines. And, he wants to be the leader of the TVA. But overall, Deadpool and Wolverine, very good movie. Really loved it. It's hilarious. The action scenes were very good, very bloody. I really like the fight scenes that Deadpool and Wolverine have, and the battles shown in the film, which I'm not going to reveal any spoilers of, but you do get some cameos in the film. One cameo you have is Chris Evans. And I'm not going to spoil what character, he ends up playing. I also like the references to, Fox, 20th Century Fox, which is now 20th Century Studios, and, Disney, to which Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool ends up referencing, which I thought was very funny. Dogpool, I thought was very cute as well. But Deadpool and Wolverine, very good movie. Loved it. Stay during the credits because, of course, you get a mid-credit scene and a after-credit scene. So stay for that, for those two. But if you're a fan of Deadpool and also Wolverine, this is definitely a film to check out. I would highly recommend it. It is a fun time, at the movies. And, it's great to see, the team up, with Deadpool and Wolverine here. So, but definitely check out Deadpool and Wolverine. But anyway, that's it for my review of Deadpool and Wolverine. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this review. Definitely give the video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and I will see you all later tonight with the SmackDown review. So SmackDown is going to be a taped show tonight. They taped it, last week, before Friday's show went live, which was an atrocious show. But hopefully this week's show will be better. Even though last week I didn't do a review of SmackDown because, like I said, it was atrocious. Nothing even happened on the show. But anyway, see you all later tonight with the SmackDown review.